Now let's go first to Bangladesh, where Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has registered a landslide victory. The Election Commission has announced the final results. Sheikh Hasina's Awami League-led Grand Alliance bagged 288 seats. The opposition National Unity Front, with BNP being its key partner, got only 7 seats. Independent candidates won 3 seats. Now remember, the elections had been marred by violence and allegations of rigging. At least 18 people were killed in clashes on polling day. All this after violent clashes erupted between ruling Awami League and the opposition BNP. However, the Bangladesh's Election Commission says that the voting was peaceful. The opposition alliance National Unity Front has rejected the results and called for re-election under a neutral government. Now, speaking exclusively to Wion, opposition leader Kamal Hussain said that the elections were unfair and rigged.
What is the demand at this point in time?
To cancel this election totally and to hold a fresh election. To hold a fresh election under a acceptable administration, neutral administration. You see, it was always a question mark whether a partisan government could be expected to fulfill the commitment to hold a free and fair election. People now are convinced that this is now proven beyond doubt that a partisan government is incapable of holding a free and fair election. In fact, they are only capable of holding a totally unaccepted, partisan, fraudulent election.
The ruling Awami League was quick to hit back at Hussain. PM Hasina's advisor denied the rigging claims, saying that the opposition can only come up with allegations.
These are allegations. Allegations, unless they are verified, they are substantiated. How does one... I could make many allegations. These are baseless, irrelevant. So let us stick to facts.
The results mean Hasina has been re-elected to a 4th term as Prime Minister. Her chief rival Khalida Zia, who is reportedly partially paralyzed, faces an uncertain future in a Dhaka jail. Over 600,000 security personnel, including several thousand soldiers and paramilitary border guards, were deployed across the nation for the election, in which 10.41 crore people were eligible to vote. The verdict has a huge significance for the region and specifically India, which has played a major role in Bangladesh ever since it liberated from Pakistan in 1971. India shares its longest border with Bangladesh, and the two nations signed a boundary pact in 2015. Dhaka is also New Delhi's biggest trade partner in South Asia. Around a dozen agreements have been signed with Dhaka. India has committed $10 billion of private investment. New Delhi has also approved $7.5 billion for infrastructure and other projects in Bangladesh. Now, both sides continue to explore other areas of cooperation.
I think if Prime Minister Hasina is voted back to power, it would be good for India-Bangladesh relations, because over the last decade or so, the kind of systems that we have put in place, both sides, in terms of connectivity, power projects, and all kinds of investments that have gone from India into Bangladesh, I think we will see a lot of continuity, and under her guidance. We should also not forget that she has steered the country to a 7.8% GDP growth over the in the last year. It's a country which is now about $280 billion GDP. It is our largest trading partner, and some people, we should remember that although the official trade is about $9-10 billion, the unofficial trade, which is across the porous border, is of a similar amount. So we are really talking about trade worth $17-18 billion, and which is a huge amount, in fact, and puts Bangladesh among the top traders, trading country with India. So I think her coming back to power should be good news for policymakers in Delhi, because that would ensure continuity of our of all the schemes and the projects and the agreements that we have signed. And I think we can now move ahead from those agreements into new areas of cooperation.